repress people who are justifiably asking for social reform.
Thank you very much. 3 minutes, Mr. Adaktusson for the PP.
Madam Speaker, after 10 days of silence since the eruption of protests in Iran, the High Representative came out with a statement calling on all concerned to refrain from violence. That statement implies that the activists and the regime are morally equal and accountable. This should be compared with the United Nations human rights expert who clearly condemned the Iranian regime for instructing the Revolutionary Guard to hit hard against the protesters. The brave men and women who have taken to the streets in more than 100 Iranian cities have done so to demand freedom and to put an end to the endemic corruption of the elite. They are also opposing the brutal Iranian warfare in Arab countries and indeed the Iranian dictatorship as such. It is important to understand that the rise in living standards that the Iranian people were promised as a result of the international nuclear deal has not been realised. Instead, the Ayatollahs and the guards are filling their own pockets and spending huge amounts on supporting terrorist organisations such as Hezbollah and Hamas. Only this year, the Iranian regime spends a staggering €45 billion on the military and security apparatus, including export of terrorism. Madam Speaker, silence about the Iranian misrule not only reflects very badly on the European Union, it's also a bad bet. While a free Iran could be a strong force for positive change and for stability, the current regime relies on a system of domination. European silence, European efforts to treat the mullahs as if they were snowflakes will not change the nature of the morally corrupt Iranian regime. It is time, Madam Speaker, to realise this. It is time to speak up against the grave human rights violations and once and for all stop pandering to the Ayatollahs. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now our next speaker is Madame Ana Gomez from SND, and 2 minutes is yours. Thank you very much.
The recent massive anti-government protests were motivated by the rage swiftly spreading among the poorest in Iran. Little was done